Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. Just going to start today's episode by selling the milk because I've just had a quick look at the prices, and at the moment, although it's not the best price, the price is on its way down for the next few months now. So rather than waiting for, I think it's September until the price increases, I think September's the best month, but every month pretty much until September is pretty down. So this is the best month until September, like I say, so we're going to get these sold today. And that way we'll get a sort of reasonable price. The best price is about 9,500. The current price is about 8,500, and it can drop as low. It's going to drop as low in the next few months, as low as about 7,000. So I'd rather get it sold when it's 8,500 to make sure we get as much money as we can without having to wait all the way until September, which is quite a long way away at the moment. So yeah, that's why I'm going to do that now. Just going to put them into the trailer and then take these to the dairy. Once we've done that, I think we'll probably move time on until the next month. Then it'll be May, and we're going to be very busy, I think, emptying the sawmill with planks. There's loads and loads of planks at the sawmill and beams. So if I'm going to drop this without tipping the trailer over, I probably should put the side down, but I'm just trying to avoid doing that just to save a bit of time. But there we go. Right, so we're heading off to the dairy now. As you can see, there you go, there's the sawmill, and yeah, there's loads, absolutely loads of pallets of planks and beams to move, and there'll be even more in May. We probably already need to put some more wood in there as well, I would imagine. Right, have we got a strap to put around these, or is it not going to work? Maybe I'll just jump into the lorry and oh, there we go, it's strapping underneath. Right, so we're not going to get a fortune for these, but we've got almost 2,000 litres, not too far off 2,000 litres of milk here, and 8,500 a pallet, and 1.5 pallets basically here. It's not too bad. We're going to get a reasonable amount of money. What I'm basically trying to do is save up for a bigger tractor. That's the main aim, I think, at the moment. Obviously more land is always nice, but we did just buy a field, and I think probably it's time to buy ourselves a better tractor. Probably to replace the Agco white tractor. So I think we should, after we've sold the soybeans anyway in June, we should certainly be able to afford that. But potentially even after we've sold the planks, we might be able to afford it, because we have got 126,000 in the bank, and I'm not exactly sure what sort of money we're going to be looking at. I suppose it depends if it's new or used, but I imagine it'll be somewhere around about 300,000 for a biggish tractor, maybe a bit less. Somewhere between 200,000 and 300,000 anyway. So I think we should be able to get to that sort of figure relatively soon with the wood products and also the soybeans. We should easily get there. And of course these milk pallets as well, which will help. It's not going to get us hundreds of thousands, but it will help. Okay, so the dairy is, I'm not sure, I didn't tag it. Somewhere around here though. Is it that? Let's just check them out. I don't know. I've forgotten. No, that's the spinnery. The dairy is our next one. It's on the, this is the purple one, but it's the one further down. Not too far away. Nearly there. That's the dairy. Where is the trigger point to sell? I think it's through here. Yep. There we go, 13,400, almost 13,500 there. So not too bad. 140,000 in the bank. So if we had another, maybe even just another 100,000, it would be enough. I don't know. We'll see. But first of all, we need to head back to the yard. And then we'll probably move time forward, like I say. I know these are one-way streets, but it gets a bit annoying following all of the one-ways. You end up doing a lot more mileage than you have to. I'll go left here though, so obviously the car in front of me there, and then go across the bridge. So I'm just going to head back to the yard now. I'll see you back at the yard. We'll move time forward, and I'll probably see you in May. So it's now May, which means it's time to get the sawmill products loaded up. just going to get into the John Deere, which obviously we don't own yet or at all. This is a contract machine. We're going to put this on the trailer though, because it's the quickest tractor I've got at the moment until we buy our own. And then we're going to load up all of these products, which is, as you can see, an absolutely crazy amount. Get all them loaded up, and we'll take them mostly to the temple. But obviously, as we know now, I think the small pallets, short planks, you don't get paid for them at the temple, which means they've got to go somewhere else. I will take one again just to try it, see if it's been patched. I don't believe it will have done, but I'm just going to experiment with that again and see if we can get paid for one of them. But all the rest, I think we're going to probably go somewhere else if we don't get paid for them. But obviously all the big ones, the long planks and the beams, will all go to the temple, and we should get hopefully paid for all of those. Haven't had a pallet of wood chips spawn yet. I don't know whether it is actually on a pallet anymore. Maybe I'm not sure what's happening with the wood chip actually. That's something to look at. Wood chips is 29,000 litres, but it hasn't spawned anything yet. So maybe we just fill a trailer. I'm not sure. I can't see how it would fill the trailer because there's no conveyor belt or anything here. But I don't really understand that. We've got almost 30,000 litres of wood chip and there's no sign of it anywhere, so I don't know how we get hold of that. But not to worry, we'll continue anyway loading the planks here, and I'll see you when we probably get to the temple, I think, with the first load. Wow, we got them all on one load. I wasn't expecting to do that, but yeah, that is a full load of wood products there. So yeah, like I said, the plan is we're going to sell the short planks first, except for one of them, which I put on the front, and then we're going to head off to the temple to sell the rest. Just double checking where the best price is, and it looks like the carpentry is probably the best place other than the temple. I know the Gold Crest Valley is very slightly higher, but then we've got to rent the train, which is more of a pain. That rhymes. So we're going to go to the carpentry, just slightly less, but it's a lot less hassle. So we're going to go there first with the short planks, sell them, and then I'll see you at the temple where we're going to have an experiment to see if the short plank pallet will sell for money, or whether it will just take it and not give us anything like it did last time. And then obviously all the rest will be sold as well, and we should get a pretty decent payout for the long planks and the beams. So yeah, like I say, go to the carpentry first, and then I'll see you at the temple. Here we are. So we just sold the short planks at the carpentry. We got about, well, actually I didn't look what we got in total because I think it's split it across two. I can't remember what it was, but a reasonable amount anyway. But yeah, here we are at the temple. Let's find out how we're going to get paid anything for the short planks. Apparently not. It's not even taking them this time. Okay, I'll put them to one side and then we'll obviously sell the rest of them. Hopefully the rest will sell. Yeah, I don't really understand the situation with the short planks on the temple. But let's sell everything else. There we go. 110,400, that's not bad. Wow, so like I said, we needed 200,000 and, I mean 300,000 probably, potentially, I don't know exactly what we need, but we're not far off 300,000 now. So apparently you can't even sell the short planks anymore here at the temple. I really don't understand what, because it does mention the short planks and there's a price for them in the menu, which is very confusing. But yeah, won't even buy them now or take them. So I'm glad I did that experiment. But yeah, so you look at this storage, it says planks long, which we've obviously sold, wood beams, which we've sold, and then planks, which is the short planks, 13,000 litres. And it has taken them in the past, but didn't give us any money for them, but now it just won't take them at all, which is a bit strange. And also, I'll just show you, I'm sure you know if you've played the game yourself, but in the menu here, so temple has a price, £4,761 for 1,000 litres. So why is it giving a price if it won't take them? I don't understand, but never mind. At least we can sell them at the carpentry, and then potentially in the future we might even buy our own carpentry or buy the carpentry and then make products there to sell for even more money, hopefully. Looks like I'm going to have to go back via the carpentry to get this one sold, which is a bit annoying, but shouldn't take too long. I'll do it on a time lapse and then I'll see you back at the yard. Back at the yard now, just noticed that the goats are almost out of water, so better get that done quickly. We'll use this tractor, I think. Probably going to sell this tractor now, though, after we've done the water. Probably be its final job here, because I think we can afford a new tractor. I'm pretty sure we can get one for under 300,000, which is a pretty decent size, and potentially a bit faster as well, like at least a 50k gearbox, if not a bit more than that. I know the DEUTZ FAHR tractors are quite quick, so I'll probably look at possibly getting one of those, and if not, maybe a Fent or something like that. Just really depends on what we can afford and how much horsepower each one's got and stuff. But I will have a look once we've done the water, just to see what's the best option really. But I think it will be looking like it this episode that we get a new tractor, which is very much needed, I think, and I'm sure many of you will agree that it's time we stopped using contract machinery to do our own work, because it's been going on for a while now. Although it has certainly helped us out, can't deny that. It's been very useful having a higher horsepower tractor. Causing traffic chaos again. Yeah, having a higher horsepower and faster tractor on the farm is really handy. But I think this Agco White has probably served its purpose now, and it'll be going off to somewhere new once we sell it. So like I say, yeah, we'll just do the water quickly, then I'll drive it down to the shop and sell it there, and see how much money we've got in total. I don't think we're going to get a lot of money for it though, that's the downside. It's not worth a lot, but luckily because we've got so much now in the account, it should be okay. We do annoyingly sort of loan though. I would like to get rid of the loan really, but if we're going to buy a tractor, it's probably going to be needed again. But at some point we'll get rid of the loan. The other thing we're probably going to need now, because we've got some more fields, is a bigger combine. Don't it's not essential, but it would be nice to have a bigger combine, because the one we've started off with is alright, but it's starting to get a bit small, I think, for some of these bigger fields we've got, particularly the one we've just drilled with DEUTZ down there by the shop. It's yeah, it's quite a big field, that. So we may be there for some time with the combine. Just make sure that the greenhouse has got enough water as well, because I haven't topped it out for a couple of days probably. Don't want to run out, I'll keep the productions all running, and certainly want to keep the animals alive. So we'll get another load and just put that in the greenhouse as well. And then we'll head down to the shop. But yeah, this is, it's annoying, this tractor. It's quite a big tractor, it looks quite a big tractor, but it's just, obviously, like I know, you can upgrade the horsepower, I know a lot of you have told me that, I know that, but it's just slow as well. The travel speed of it is very slow, so it would be nice just to trade it in for something a bit better, because we don't really need more than 2 tractors, and we can still use contract equipment if we're desperate for another tractor around. I have still got the John Deere on lease, which was used for a hoeing contract, but I think there is more hoeing contracts available, so I might actually use that again straight away on the next hoeing contract. Probably get the helpers to go and do that in a minute, probably when we've done that. So I'm just going to drive quickly down to the shop, and I'll see you down there. Here we are at the shop, so we're going to drive into the workshop menu area, sell point, and now shall we repair it? It's going to cost us £2,300 to repair, and it's currently, the value of the tractor is worth £8,300. Is that going to add more or less than the value? Should we risk it? I don't know whether it's worth doing this or not, but it's about the same. It's alright, it's okay. Okay, we'll sell that. Bye bye, AGCO white tractor. It's been nice to have you, but it's time to move on, and we're going to get something else. So we've virtually got 300,000 in the account now, so let's have a look to see how much tractors are. We're going to probably go with this one, I think. Just been having a quick look through them, and it looks like DEUTZ FAHR is probably the best option. If we're going to go for something, let's go for something of a decent size, I think. 287 horsepower, that's not bad, and it weighs 9.5 tons, 37 miles an hour top speed. That's pretty good. Tyres, medium tyres. Oh, what's that? Warrior. Add some styling. Quite like that. Might go with that. Also, if we go with the wide tyres and the rear weights, that adds an extra 7,000 on, but we can just about afford that. So I think we might go with that. Let's future-proof it and make sure we've got enough weight and power and everything to last us many episodes, hopefully. This is a smart looking tractor, that I do quite like these the DEUTZ FAHR tractors. Let's go with it, let's buy it. Okay, this is a big investment, but we're going to pay £276,000 for our new tractor. And there we go, that is our new tractor. So it's not probably going to be used, or at least the power of it's not going to be used a lot until we come to the drilling and cultivating of the next harvest, after the next harvest, but it's certainly going to be nice to have it around, and probably the road speed is one of the most beneficial thing for us initially, because we're going to be obviously doing a bit of carting after harvest or during harvest of the grain back to the yard and stuff. We've also got the soybeans to sow in June as well, so it'll be used for that. Although we don't have a very good trailer at the moment, we've only got that flatbed which we can convert to a grain trailer, but I've been using that as a flatbed. Wow, this is quick. It's actually quicker than it said it was. It said 37 miles an hour, it actually does 39. Almost 40 miles an hour in a tractor, that was pretty good. That's JCB fast track speed, almost. Very happy with this. Bit of an upgrade from the 24 miles an hour we could do in the AGCO. Okay, so when we get back to the yard, I'm probably going to take out a contract for the John Deere to do, which we've still got. Another hoeing contract. We've still got the hoe as well. It was down by the shop. I don't know if you spotted it there in the field. So we're going to use the hoe and John Deere for that contract that we've already got. The one I've got my eye on, it's a £22,000 contract, so it's a pretty big one. But we'll get the helpers to do that, I think. unless there's nothing else for me to do, of course, and then I might do it. We do have a bit more water moving to do, so I'll probably put the water bowser on. It seems crazy putting such a big tractor on a water bowser, but it does need to be done, so I'll just connect that up. I might as well start filling it as well, and then we'll go into the menu, contract menu, and let's take out that contract. Oh, we've got some pallets to sell, some more mushroom pallets. Probably won't sell these greenhouse pallets yet though, because the price probably isn't its best. Right, here we go, 22,500 for that one, for a weeding. It's a weeding contract, but we can use the hoe, so I'll accept that. And we'll use the John Deere for that, which is here. So at last we're using the John Deere for contracts rather than our own use, really, which is what it's intended for. So I'm just going to go down to where it is, down by the shop, and get that on and start this contract off. Just looking at the field map page, and actually we have got a few little jobs to do on our own fields. We've got field number 1, the new one, needs a bit of weeding, although it's very strange this. Why is it only weed there and a couple of strips there? And the same with this one, field 32, it's just a few little lines of weeds. It's a bit strange. But that one also needs fertiliser, so I'll get that done as well. But yeah, the weed thing is a bit weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, we'll drop the water bowser off. Actually, I'll maybe leave it in front, and then maybe it might continue to take water as it needs it. I'm not sure. Might as well leave it there though anyway and just see. So drop that off, and we need to go and pick up the, I think we'll do the fertiliser spreader first. So we'll get the fertiliser spreader on, and we'll go and spread that field number 32 first of all, and then we'll get the weeder on, or the hoe, and go and weed what we can of both fields, I suppose. Field number 1 is the worst one for weeds, so we'll probably do that one first. But this shouldn't take too long. It's a pretty wide spreader now that we've got these arms on, the extra extension arms, so I'll go and do that now, and then we'll do the weeding. There we go, that's both fields weeded, and also this one spread with fertiliser too. So that's hopefully going to maximise our yield. I still don't quite understand the weed situation though. I don't know why they've just appeared in lines. randomly. A bit strange, but never mind. It saves me a bit of work, so not too bad at all. Makes it a bit easier. Anyway, we are done, I think, for today. Obviously the helper is still working on that contract. It's 90% complete though, so it won't take too much longer to get that done. And we'll probably turn that in next time. Just going to put the weeder back over here. Not worth me going over there to help, I don't think, because it's almost finished. By the time I've got over there, it'll probably be finished, so yeah, I'll just let it finish off on its own. So yeah, I think that'll probably do for today. Next time, hopefully we'll be able to sell the soybeans, because it'll be almost June, or it's almost June already. Let's just check the price for soybeans. Here we go, we've got 19,200 litres of soybeans, best price June, as you can see. Currently 3,100, best price 3,600, so it's going to go up another 500 at least before we sell them, which is good. Means we're going to get some serious money. There's our field that we've just done. Obviously, yeah, there's a few little bits of weeds, but that's not really going to matter too much. The majority are gone, same with field 1. And obviously those two haven't been rolled, because that was done before I actually bought the roller. That's why they haven't been rolled, but they will be next time. So yeah, that's us done pretty much. Helper's down here just doing that, finishing off. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.